Hello everybody, welcome to today's reaction video. We're trying something different today. We are filming this on Discord, trying to be cool rather than a bit I don't know, a bit backwards with Zoom. So I'm going to share the screen, show you what has been requested. Bear with me because I'm not used to using Discord. Brett, can you see this?
No.
You can't?
Yes, I can now. Now.
Well, okay. So we've had a request here, the second one down, from Ratok. Ratrock. Do try the Analogues. It's a Dutch band bringing Beatles songs live that the Beatles never performed live themselves. And it's astonishing. It's like listening to the original record. This was from our Danny Vera roller coaster reaction. By the way, I'm sorry, I've got a cold, so my voice is proper dodgy at the moment. So, Brett, you're a big Beatles fan. What do you think about this?
Just to put it out there, I wouldn't say I'm a big or massive Beatles fan, because when people hear that, they probably think, I don't know, I think there's probably different levels of it. I really like the Beatles. I probably like them more than some people, and probably no more than, but in terms of being like a massive fan, I know, but I am very much looking forward to this though. So it probably doesn't make me sound like I'm a big fan. I'm just trying to put a disclaimer just so people go, oh, you don't know enough about the Beatles. I just want to know I'm not like a die-hard Beatles fan.
Okay.
Appreciate them. And
all right. We get the point. Right. So I found one of their well-watched videos. By the way, can you see this?
Yes.
On your screen? So
yes.
I don't know what this is. Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, The End.
I can't see the list of songs. Oh, there we go. I can move myself
at the top.
There. Yeah.
Abbey Road Special, The Analogues. So we can't see you, unfortunately, but let's give this a go. Does this mean it's 3 different songs then? Golden Slumbers, Carry That... Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 different songs, but you probably wouldn't know that they sort of merge in together quite nicely. So, but it did appear 3 different songs on the Abbey Road album. And you probably will be able to tell the difference between them, but it's, effectively nicely as one song. I really love this song.
Wow, it's a good choice then. So let's go for it and see what you think of it.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to get back homeward.
Okay, Brett, so I don't know this song, so you tell me, like, how is this for you?
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, do you recognise the song at all?
No.
That was going to be my first thing there, so you've answered that one there. So this is pretty much exactly like the original. There's no, they have not made their own sort of take on it. This is the original was meant to be. And we've obviously mentioned this probably every time we listen to a Dutch artist. But again, how good their speaking English is as per usual. Again, I kind of forgot. So I remember when we were watching and realised, oh yeah, I forgot they're meant to be a Dutch band. Yeah, it's a really good version. But like I say, it's just paying tribute to it. It's like it's exactly how the original was set out to be.
And does the original have all this, like, violins going on?
Yeah, it had the sort of orchestral violins playing in the background of this particular part of Golden Slumbers. So yeah.
Okay.
Once there was a way
looks like Edwin van der Sar. He's Dutch as well, isn't he? Edwin van der Sar's Dutch, so it's him, isn't it? Do you not think it looks like Van der Sar?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that until you mentioned it. Yeah, absolutely. Now I can't stop thinking that it's him.
Okay.
I only send you my invitation, and in the middle of the celebrations, I break down. You're gonna carry that weight a long time.
So just pause it there. So yeah, I don't know the song, but I quite like it. Quite like the chorus. Definitely much better than. I know it isn't the Beatles. It's just copying the Beatles, but I'm still kind of looking at it as though it is the Beatles. If you see what I mean. So because we did a Beatles album once, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Was it you? But it was a bit. I wasn't so keen on it, from what I remember. It was a bit experimental, since you remember. Yeah. Whereas this is just what I call like a normal sounding song, like just a kind of pop song that's quite nice. Quite like it.
Yeah. It's really interesting. So where you paused it, it's literally now about to go into the third part.
I could see it. I could feel that something was changing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really glad you sort of enjoyed it. Yeah. So the album we did listen to was Revolver, which it was at that first point where they really tried to be a bit experimental. They were experimental on this album, but I think this is where they sort of brought it back in a little bit, and it wasn't as surreal. There are some surreal songs on this particular album, but they sort of this is towards the end of the Beatles now, like the penultimate album that they released. But really like that. You sort of picked up a good feeling vibes to it, and you said obviously you're trying to listen to it as being the Beatles, and that's a fair thing because, like I said, it is pretty much a copy of it. Like I said, it's not their own take on it at all. We're doing it as the original was.
Okay. So I'll be honest, I didn't notice the change between the first and the second songs, but this is obviously completely different. Just thought I'd point that out. Okay. So how do I get out of this? Right. Stop. Okay. So let's go. How do I get you bigger? Full screen. Okay. So there we go. That was the Beatles tribute band. Can we call them? So yeah, for me, like I say, I've got nothing to compare it to. I'd never heard the original before by the Beatles, so yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. It did sound like the Beatles, so even though I didn't know those songs, I could still kind of feel it was the Beatles. If that makes sense. Yeah, good song or songs. Quite enjoyed it. But I'm more interested, Brett, in what you think, because obviously you're the bigger you're the Beatles fan. You can compare it with the Beatles version. So what did you think?
Yeah, like I said, it's a very good copy of trying to be like the original. So it's nice. So it's not taking their own thing on it. Of course, it's not going to be as good as the original, but it's still a very, very good version of it. And like I said, it is just trying to be exactly like how the original was. But like I said, I was more interested to know what you think and thought about it. Obviously, like I said, I've always liked those songs together as it is. So I really enjoyed watching that completely. So did you say, yeah, are they meant to be a Beatles tribute band, or is it just they were a band, they were just doing a tribute to the Beatles by doing the songs?
No, the comments said that they do Beatles songs that were never performed live.
Okay. Either way, still really, really good and enjoyable. And like I said, appreciate it. I'm really glad that you like it. And remember, like I said, these are songs that actually weren't released as hits, and they're that good that they could have been potentially. So yeah, no, really, really enjoyed that. So if anyone suggests any more of those, I would definitely be keen and more than happy to listen to and show a bit of my geekiness and what I do and don't know about the Beatles.
Yeah. So if you want to see more reactions to this band, can't remember the name of them actually. It begins with an A. With an A.
Analogues?
Analog. Yeah. Is that one? Then just let us know in the comment section below, and we will happily do that for you. Thank you, and goodbye.